Let second service. $30 love.
Unlucky there.
40 love.
Net cord not being nice to him there. Impressive.
Game, Del Potro.
Wonderful
Del Potro
start.
leads 2-1.
Both players. Nadal, a good hold as well, very solid. I was just thinking psychologically, a lot of the players, they must love when they get Nadal on grass. They look and they see the colour of the court surface, and they know Nadal obviously is a good player. He got the final of Wimbledon, so he's not a mug on grass, but at least you can shorten the points. And it's almost payback time for what he puts you through at the French Open, where he runs down 30 shots every rally. At least on this surface already, Del Potro is getting cheap points, and he must be thinking, oh, now this is where I like to be at against you.
This is a bit like going to the dental hygienist, isn't it? Playing Nadal on a clay court. It's going to be long, it's going to be painful, but it's probably good for you.
Yeah.
Now there on the left with the dark glasses is Francisco Roig, who is the #2 coach of Rafael Nadal, because Uncle Tony's having a few weeks off before he comes to Wimbledon, and Roig travels with Nadal quite a bit. He went to Indian Wells and Miami. Well, he won Indian Wells. He's going, I know, to the 2 American hard court tournaments in Canada and Cincinnati. There he is. He was a good player, Francisco.
I like that. Coach gets a week off, but the player doesn't.
Yeah,
Love that.
Yeah.
Why
Does
not?
the coach still get paid?
Well, must get bonuses.
Last 15.
He's having a little look about that, wondering whether to challenge. I don't think he is.
No, it's too late now.
Should he have challenged?
Oof.
No.
No, miles out.
3 millimetres out.
$15 all.
It was interesting at Wimbledon and how Nadal sort of changed his court position as the matches went on. He got closer and closer to the baseline and adjusted to grass. It was the most amazing transformation, I thought, from the first day at Wimbledon to when he played the finals against Federer. Oh, lovely shot. Now, whether he's still got that in the memory banks and will come out here and right away sort of
30-15.
go back to business like he did at the end of Wimbledon, or whether it'll take him just a bit of time to sort of mentally get used to the difference of the surface he's just come from only a few days ago.
Moved up the court so quickly. He's such a great athlete, this young man.
Oh, lovely. He's certainly serving well at the start. Very impressive.
40-15.
If he can get that first serve rolling in at those type of speeds and with that accuracy, he's going to open up the court on the second shot. And that's what his aim is.
Game, Nadal.
Well inside the baseline again there.
And we just saw with those 2 forehands, there's so much
all.
topspin on them. They bounce and sort of speed up off the bounce.
They do. The only thing for him, The difference between here and clay, obviously, is his forehand on the clay can literally get over your head, or certainly shoulder height. On the grass, it just doesn't quite get as much work on the ball, so a little bit easier for players to go up against his forehand. A little bit.
$15 love.
5 aces already. Mind you, when you're standing 6'5", you add on an arm, you add on the length of the racket, you jump up in the air, probably about 10 feet, 11 feet it's coming down from.
$30 love.
I'm not sure if he, on that first slice back in Nadal, whether he was trying to draw Del Potro into the net or if he just mishit that a bit. That was a bit of a strange shot because it was neither here nor there, really.
$30-15.
Didn't adjust too well on that one. Looked like it was a little slip on that forehand. Didn't quite adjust properly on this one. Yeah, just wasn't quite sure of his footing.
Each backhand getting a little faster, a little deeper.
30 all.
And already it is evident that he is standing so much closer to the baseline, Nadal. We're used to him at the French, not necessarily on the return to serve, but once he gets that first return back and the baseline at the clay courts, he's right back with the lines judges normally.
A
40-30.
little bit of extra bite on that second serve from Del Potro. Had an extraordinary year in 2005. He started it ranked 1,077. By the end of it, he was 159. 900 places he jumped.
Game, Del Potro. Del Potro leads 3-2. First sets.
So no sign of a break of serve so far. No break points in the opening 5 games, but already plenty to interest this packed house. These tickets sold out months in advance. Looking at Del Potro, you've said that he's, in your opinion, is going to be a top 10 player. What makes you say that?
Well, I think you have to look in today's game. You have to look at weapons, big shots. And Del Potro, they say that you have to have at least one big shot. Well, he's got more than that already. I mean, he's got a massive serve, huge forehand. The backhand is big as well. His mobility, I think, for a 6'5" player is actually very good. And already you can see the way he's adjusted on grass. I mean, sometimes he looks a bit awkward, but at 6'5", who wouldn't? I think his speed around the court, he's got a great attitude against Nadal at the French Open. Even though he lost a tight first set, he was in there the whole time. You know, and a lot of players at his age may have sort of felt that the match was over, but he stuck it. It looked mentally to me like he's tough. The rankings that you just said, the way he moved up that far in 1 year, so he's someone that obviously is a good match player, very good match player. And I think when you look at all the weapons he's got in his game, he's a great shot maker.